But anyway, get down here, get the Titanite chunk, and then there's a ladder up there that I'll kick down eventually. Now I gotta go back up here. I mean, you could try, or no, you can't actually. I was gonna say you could try attacking this level from the other way, but I forgot you drop off attacking it from where I killed the crystal sage, but there's no way to get back into the main sort of balcony areas, I don't think. Okay, so now there's these wax head guys. They will... I'm not sure what all their attacks are. There's one's got a flaming head. Like he's a candle, I guess. I'm not sure why. There is definitely differences between them. These ones are weaker. The ones higher up are stronger. I'm not sure if that flaming one is different from this one. But I know they will shoot some sort of sorcery, and they also shoot out their wax at you. And I think they have a melee attack. Oh, that guy was moving before I even... Yeah, let's see what this guy does. He does the wax attack. Another wax attack. Look at this spinning. Look at that, though. Look, I'll try and do it on the other enemy. Okay, watch this. Okay, he doesn't do it as much. But that other... Oh, let me... Yeah, okay, so maybe the flaming head ones are the stronger ones. But if you saw, he was like just spinning around on a top as I was moving around him. And people complain about that from Dark Souls 2. Like, it was nothing like... Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. But people complain about that in Dark Souls 2, but I don't hear the complaints about it in this. But that's not anything new. That's been happening for a long time. Maybe not to that degree. But anyway, I don't know what my point... I got sidetracked there. But anyway, yeah, you can dunk your head in the wax. And it will, I'm not sure if you can get a fire on your head somehow. I tried lighting a torch and... I don't think so. It would be kind of neat that, and it would light up the dark areas. Although there's not a lot of dark areas, so in a sense it would be kind of pointless. But anyway, you can wax your head, and then these weird wall arms and floor arms that come after you don't do anything to you when you're waxed head. But here, first of all, there's this crystal lizard up the portable stairs here. Okay, he drops a twinkling titanite and a chaos gem. So what this level is sort of like giving you a bit of everything. Upgrade materials, just in case there's a little bit you wanted. This is kind of like a good level. It also get a tremendous amount of souls too. This is sort of like a good level to go through, I guess, if you want to build your character up before you're heading off to New Game Plus. I mean, assuming this is the end of the game. There can't really be too much. There could possibly be another level or something, I don't know. But anyway, Soul of a Nameless Soldier. There. These arm things, they're weird. They look like they're out of like a To me, they look like they're out of like out of their a Disney movie or something. They just look, or more like a cartoon. They look cartoonish. I mean, they do have blood on them, but to me, they just remind me of something cartoonish. Okay, so anyway, there's another crystal lizard here. Two twinkling titanite. I'm sure it's nice dealing with these crystal lizards with a club, though. It's very effective for them with its downward smash and its length too. And the running attack is a downward smash, so you can run towards them, get a downward smash, all going towards it. It makes it so much easier. This is like a secret wall here. There's a lever over here. And then there's an old familiar item here. Power within. I do like, that is something I like. To me it wasn't really an item I used that much. It was more an item, to be honest, I saw other people using more, just for like trying crazy things to like kill bosses quickly and all that kind of stuff. But still, it's a very interesting, it's an interesting item, and I think it definitely a lot more interesting than a lot of magic that's in their pyromancies that are in the game. Like 3 different kinds of fireballs and stuff like that. So I'm glad that's in here. And then here's Witch's Locks, which is a whip. I never actually tried it out. I have to admit that after playing Bloodborne, I've never really been that much into whips, but after playing Bloodborne with the threaded cane, I will say the whip in that was pretty good. That's probably the best whip. Maybe the best whip I've ever used in a game. Well, the one thing is it had good reach on it, so that there was sort of an incentive. Like, to me, these whips always seem kind of like lesser weapons. Like you sort of got to struggle to use them. There's not really an advantage to using them, but although not necessarily in Dark Souls 2, there was, I would say they upped the game a bit in Dark Souls 2 with the, I don't remember if it was in the first, I never really used it, but just fighting against people a little bit. When they were poisoned, and it had a different look to it, so it would throw you off when you fight like every like 40th person or 50th person's using a whip and you haven't seen it very much. It kind of throws you off a bit. But the threaded cane was just so good that I tried using just the regular whip, or not trying it, but just testing it out when I first played this, and it was just, to be honest, it was just so pathetic after the threaded cane. I don't know, it's just, I'll probably never like whips, but for whatever reason I didn't mind the threaded cane. That was pretty good. But I don't know all the details. Is that yeah, whatever. I was just wondering if I think it's a bleed weapon. Bleed does seem to be a little bit better in this game. And then, well, there's this guy. Let's see. Oh, the wax wore off. think that's curse, right? Yeah. Let's get more wax. Okay, so I already came up here and I got this crystal lizard there, which was 2 twinkling titanites. And then back here, there's another waxy one. Yeah, okay, so it seems to be the ones without the fire are the weaker ones. 1 titanite scale. And then there's the item here, which I think part of the reason it's here is there's a titanite chunk, is to show you, if you look over here, there's a crystal lizard there. Then you gotta figure out how to get it. Here's the ladder to kick down. And then there's an item down there. I'll get to it in a little bit. Okay, then, oh, here, there's, for some random reason, there's 3 homeward bones. I don't know why, I just found it weird when there's some homeward bones out of nowhere. Like, you can buy them, and they're fairly cheap, like, especially at this point in the game. I'm not sure why they give you homeward bones. I mean, I guess this is somewhat of a confusing level. I guess maybe it's possible for people to get so confused that get lost and have to homeward bone back. Then Thorl here. There's a couple hanging around, monkeying around. It's always nice when you can one-shot them. I wonder if there are any instances. It doesn't seem like it. It's funny how different games take on these different... Oh, I didn't even notice he dropped anything. Oh, he can drop a titanite chunk. Nice. It's funny how different rules for different games, like fire bombs don't seem to hardly do... Like, they never seem to do open pathways. I mean, you could use a firebomb in an illusory wall, but it's not really... I assume that would open it up. But it's not really unique to a firebomb in any way. But, when I see kind of blocked off doorways and stuff, I think, oh, maybe a firebomb will open it up, but it never seems to. But there's other games where that's a perfectly common scenario. Use firebomb or some kind of bomb to blow open doorways and stuff. I got some more wax. Get this titanite chunk here, and this is a pathway that opens up. But not yet. Then there's this lever here. Now, I never figured out what it does.